So another real cool example of how adoptable the cycle diet is, another female example as well, is my ex-wife Annie. She's still a really good friend of mine, and I introduced Annie to the cycle diet around 2003, 2004. It took her a while to get into super comp mode. It does often take ladies a little longer, and that's because she was also always dieting. So we had to first optimize her metabolism and then get her into super comp mode. But here's the thing of why I want to use Annie as an example for how fantastic the cycle diet is, and illustrates just how wonderful and adoptable the cycle diet is. See, in 2009, Annie went vegan. She turned vegan, no more meat, no more any of that stuff. But even with that, she keeps the cycle diet as a lifestyle. She keeps her cheat days fully intact, even though she switched to a vegan lifestyle. So that shows you the underfeeds and the overfeeds, they can still work regardless of what type of diet strategy you're following. I've seen Annie eat on her cheat day a whole 4-cheese pizza to herself and not have any problem with that. You're never going to see Annie on a piece of cardio equipment in the gym. She does like doing long walks, but the cycle diet optimizes and maintains her metabolism. And the reason I wanted to use Annie is, by the time you see this, she's 60 years old, okay? And she gets stopped all the time by people, mostly ladies, always stop her at the grocery store, in the mall, or whatever, ask her how she trains, what diet she follows, etc. So it shows right through her clothes that she's someone who stays in shape and looks in shape. And again, she does that through the cycle diet, keeping metabolism optimized. And yet, even though she did a complete right-hand turn in 2009 to turn vegan, she maintains the cycle diet lifestyle of regular relative calorie deficits with calorie spikes, going out, having like I said, 4-cheese pizzas, things like ice cream, things like that. And that's allowed her to stay not only in shape, but at age 60, strikingly good shape, so much so that people actually stop her constantly and ask her what kind of training she does, what kind of diet she follows, things like that. And she's the first one to reverberate to me, why don't people get it, that it's not about the diet, it's about the lifestyle. So she's almost hesitant to tell them that she's vegan because they think that's the secret, where it's really about metabolism first, diet strategy second, weight loss second. But here's someone at age 60 who maintains leanness without obsessing about food, without obsessing about diet, and without obsessing about training. So Annie's a really good example of what is possible with the cycle diet, and just how adoptable the cycle diet is when you do something like a hard right-hand turn like that and just suddenly switch from being a meat eater to going vegan, but still maintaining the cycle diet lifestyle. So there's another good example for you. Female example, Annie, age 60, only trains 3 or 4 days a week. She doesn't obsess about it, and yet she's got the kind of feminine shape and athletic figure where people literally stop her to ask her about her training and about her diet and things like that. So another good example of just how wonderful and adoptable the cycle diet is to various levels of diet strategy when you optimize metabolism and you focus on staying in super compensation mode.